Welcome to Fay-West Sports with Mark Lynch. I'm here at Connellsville Area High School. Today we're going to feature wrestling. So sit back and relax as we cover sports the old-fashioned way with Armstrong with Fay-West Sports with Mark Lynch. Today we're at Connellsville High School and we're going to be talking wrestling. Connellsville back in the early 70s made their dominance known in the WPIL, making continuous playoff runs or getting into the playoffs each year. But today we're going to be concerned with the sport of wrestling, how the points are awarded. We've had a number of people come up and say, Mark, we've watched your shows on Armstrong, live wrestling, watched the state wrestling shows. Now we're going to talk technical stuff with a couple wrestlers coming in, and they're going to tell you how the point system works in wrestling. Should be an interesting show. Tonight we're on top of the mezzanine at Connellsville High School. This is the new wrestling area that Connellsville has made in their commitment to their wrestling program. Should be a great one. So again, sit back and relax and watch this edition of Fay-West Sports with Mark Lynch.
If you don't have EXP from Armstrong, you simply don't know what you're missing. For a limited time, Armstrong is offering EXP free for 1 month. That's right, free. Enjoy the area's fastest internet and unlimited entertainment options powered by TiVo. Record 6 shows at once and watch them in any room or on any device thanks to Zoom Share Wi-Fi. Call 1-844-EXP4U to upgrade now and experience all the benefits of EXP free for 1 month. This is EXP from Armstrong, and this changes everything.
We're sitting here talking about wrestling today, and one of the biggest gear that you can have is headgear. Headgear protects the ears, and you can see a lot of wrestlers with what they call cauliflower ear. And that's a lot of times not from wearing their headgear when they practice. And headgear is one of the most crucial things you can have when you're wrestling. It supports the ear, the top of the head, and keeps your head safe within the plastic confines of the earpieces. Also, you can see straps that can be adjusted. And now they've come out with a chin strap that'll easily attach to the head. So the headgear is one of those things that's a must when you wrestle in the WPIL. Some of the clubs out there don't let you wear headgear. Headgear is one of those safety factors that you find out as far as wrestling goes. Also, the singlet. You'll notice the singlet is light, so it can cool the wrestler down. This one is actually a Dapper Dan Wrestling Classic, one of those big tournaments that we see at the end of the year in wrestling. Again, we have to make sure that there is no blood and make sure the singlet is clean before you go out onto the mat. Again, a singlet is one of the most important pieces you can have. It supports the lower extremities. It also lets the wrestler grab on to something that is really going to be hard to tear or pull on, and it's worn tight to the body. The other piece of equipment that we have today, you're probably not going to be aware of this, is the shoe, the wrestler's shoe. A lot of times you see that the shoe is flexible for foot movement. A lot of time the wrestler gets his foot pulled back. A lot of times we'll grab the heel of the shoe. You can see that the shoe is very flimsy, but it also has a lot of ankle support. It lets the wrestler go free when he's on the mat. A lot of support, but again, a shoe that weighs less than 1 pound. Hey, we're sitting here with two of our wrestlers here from Connellsville. One, Mark Lynch, he was a 4-time starter and a 4-time letterman for Connellsville. We're sitting here with Connellsville Lynch. Connellsville Lynch is his younger brother, and he is a PJW 3rd and 4th place finisher, as well as a Southwest Regional champion this year. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Today we're going to talk about the point system, and the point system goes by color. As you can see, this is the start area down here. Notice the red band, which would go on one anklet, and the green band that would go on the other anklet. That would show what the score was of the match. First, we're going to start out with the beginning of a match, which is going to be in the neutral position. The neutral position is period 1. It's where both wrestlers are standing up. The object of this first period is for a takedown, and a takedown is 2 points. So we'll let these guys demonstrate. You can go ahead and spar a little bit. You're going to see these guys are a little bit heavier, so they're going to be tying up a lot, trying to push the head down, get around behind for 2 points. And you guys go ahead and we'll show them a little bit what sparring is. Okay, good. And that was worth 2 points. 2 points, a single leg takedown, 2 points. So the score now would be 2-0 in favor of Cullen, which is green. We would throw a coin. We'll show you also another takedown maneuver. We'll show a double leg takedown, which is used by a lot of college wrestlers. Cullen, you can, or Gunner, you can do the double leg. Spar a little. And that would be another 2 points. The single leg, which is one leg, the double leg, which is both legs. All good points as far as period 1. Yep. Okay, so we flip a coin. You'll see that on TV in a lot of matches. We throw a coin. What position would you want? So we flip the coin. Cullen will have the choice. He gets the green card. The green coin comes up.
Go down.
Cullen decides to choose down. The objective of him going down is to getting 1 escape point. It means he has to get up, clear the arms, and he'll receive 1 point. This usually happens in second and third periods. Ready? Wrestle. Stand up, considered 1 point in wrestling. Also, another move that you'll see a lot of time is the alligator roll or the barrel roll. Good for a reversal, which is worth 2 points. This is the way you can score 2 points as you're on the bottom with a reversal. Two points. So there we've showed you 3 different ways or 3 different points that you could get for doing a move. 2 for the reversal and 1 for the escape. Okay. Gunner, like to say a few things. You're the veteran here.
One thing that the bottom guy will want to try to perform the best of is to be explosive off the mat to get that 1 point. And the top guy, my objective is to keep him down. The ultimate goal in wrestling is to put your opponent to their back and pin them. So my objective really is to keep my pressure forward on Cullen in the top position and break his base down and break him flat to where I have the opportunity to turn him and successfully turn him for a pinfall or to get back points. And how back points works is I will break my opponent down whatever way I choose. And as I successfully turn him, the referee will award me back points. And as soon as both of his shoulders hit the mat flat, I will have a pinfall. And the referee will smack his hand, and I will be victorious in the win. But what the goal is, you have to hold your opponent on their back for about, it's a 5 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you do that, you receive 3 points. If you don't pin them, say they turn over, you are awarded 3 points to your total score. But if you put your opponent to their back and both their shoulders are flat and you have control on top, you will receive a pinfall and be victorious in the match.
All right.
So again, my objective is to break him down any which way. And I can't clasp my hands. In wrestling, if you clasp your hands together, it is a penalty point. The opponent will receive a point due to me locking my hands.
Show them a class.
Yeah, so this is a clasp here. Usually, a lot of wrestlers, when they're having a hard time keeping people down, they'll go and lock their hands like this. And that's a clasping point. I must have my hands, like this, or another form of grip, but I can't lock my hands like this, or the opponent will receive a penalty point.
They're on the stomach or the legs.
So again, my objective on top is to break my opponent down to a point to where I can get them flat on their back for a pinfall. So another part of wrestling that you have to keep an eye on is when a wrestler usually is up or a wrestler is possibly down by a lot of points, they will start to what we call stall. And as the referee will make this sign to where someone is stalling and they'll hit you with stalling. The first stalling call is a warning, and the second stalling call, your opponent receives 1 point, and so on. So if I'm a wrestler, basically what stalling is, you'll see is this guy will start to really do a lot to me, and I'll just be constantly backing up. And I'm gonna get hit for stalling. Because what I'm doing is, I'm not moving and pushing the pace forward and being offensive, and instead I'm being defensive, and I'm having really no desire to take him down or try to get points. So the referee will call a stalling penalty on that person. You can also stall in the top and bottom position. So on the bottom position, as my opponent breaks me down, if you're stalling on bottom, basically it's to a point to where you're just trying to defend what they're doing and laying there when the objective on bottom is to get up and get an escape. So if my opponent's working to the side and trying to turn me, and I'm just kind of laying here and not doing anything and having my head down, a big sign of stalling is having their head down and just kind of covering up and trying to grab arms and grab wrists, I'm going to get hit for stalling. And the same goes for the top position. Usually how to define top position stalling is if the person is riding parallel and not getting to the side, trying to work angles to turn their opponent. So if I'm working here and I'm just kind of riding them and I'm not working anything, I'm just trying to hold on for dear life. And I'm not working any angles, I'm just trying to stall and push them out of bounds. They're going to get hit for stalling. Because you're not working any angles. The goal in wrestling is to work angles and work the sides to where you can have a better advantage of your opponent to take them down. So that right there is a stalling concept in wrestling.
Hey, we're sitting here with Mark Lynch, a junior high wrestler, a 7th grader at Connellsville Middle School, and welcome to the show, Cullen.
Thank you for having me, Mark.
Hey, want to talk to you a little bit about the stuff that's hanging around your neck. They call that bling out on the streets. We call it championship medals. I'd like you to explain about each medal that you're wearing today.
Sure thing, Mark. The first one I'd like to explain about is the Southwest Regional one. This tournament was held now in Norwin High School. There was over 50 teams there from all over Southwest Pennsylvania. And in my tournament, there was 29 kids. And in my bracket, I had to win 5 matches in order to win this. In my finals match, I beat a kid from Pine Richland 3-2 in overtime. From what I know is that I'm the first one to win it in 7th grade. And the second one here I'd like to share about is my 3rd place medal. This is from Junior Olympic States up in Erie, PA. This one was in 2015. I had 37 kids in my bracket. And they were the toughest kids from all over Pennsylvania. I went 5-1 up there. I lost to a kid in semifinals, 1-0, but I battled my way back and got third. One heck of a tournament up there, let me tell you.
And that was in Wilkes-Barre, PA, or was that in Erie?
That was in Erie, PA. This last one here I want to explain about is my 4th place one. This was just recently, 2017 states. This was in junior high, up in Johnstown, PA, at my weight class of 212. I went 7-2 up there. There was 40 kids in my bracket, and I made it out to the quarterfinals, and I lost my match 3-1, but then I had to battle my way back for third and fourth, and I lost that match 1-0, and so I got 4th place.
And that's kind of an unlucky draw. You had to wrestle the same wrestler twice. So you had to wrestle him one time, you lost 3-1, and then the second time you come back and you lost 1-0 to the same wrestler. That's something that you really don't find with almost 40 wrestlers in the bracket. And again, that's a lot of heart coming back. Had to wrestle 3 extra matches in order to come back and wrestle for third. Sitting here with Cullen Lynch again. Cullen, we'd like to congratulate you on a great year.
Thank you, Mark.
And again, welcome to Fay-West Sports with Mark Lynch, and we look forward to hearing a lot from you down the road in Connellsville Wrestling.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm Janice, and I'm here to answer all your questions about EXP. First of all, you need to use the TiVo. In TiVo, you set up a wish list, and at a wish list, you type in the name of the actor, and it will record any and all movies by that actor. As a matter of fact, just today, I set up a wish list for the actor, Cary Grant.
Recently, I was in Johnstown, Pennsylvania for the Junior High State Championships. Let's check out some of that action right now. We're here at the Cambria County War Memorial bringing you Junior High State Championship Wrestling. We're at the finals on Sunday, and the wrestlers have wrestled 2 or 3 matches to get into today's contest. Again, we have 3 local Connellsville kids that are in today's rounds, and I'd like to wish them luck. Mason Prinky, Chad Ozias, and Cullen Lynch will be your 3 representing Connellsville. That's a local team, and what we're here about today is talking about how kids progress to this final stage of the season. Again, PJW State Championship here at the Cambria County War Memorial. Again, you can see the kids are warming up today. Again, we've condensed the mats down from 12 down to a total of 7 mats. Again, that'll be for placement a little bit later on in the day. Again, today the kids will wrestle a first round, championship round, and then they will progress to a medal round later on in the day. Again, sit back and relax. We're going to cover some of the PJW Junior High State Championships here from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And we're sitting here with Chad Ozias, Cullen Lynch, and Mason Prinky, all from Connellsville, getting set to go out for their second day of action. They all went undefeated yesterday for Connellsville. There's a good chance we could see some of these guys going home with a medal today here from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Going to talk to Chad here. Chad, how you feeling today, and what's your expectations for today? To place. He said he's going to place. Again, that's a good thing. All serious, no smiles, man. He looks ready to go today. Cullen Lynch is here. Cullen, today, yesterday you went undefeated. Today you're going to face early round competition today. How do you like your chances?
I feel pretty good. I need to go and just work my game and keep the tempo up.
Again, working his match, staying in control, one of those things that bigger heavyweights do. 77 pounds to 212 pounds in junior high wrestling. Gonna talk to Mason. Mason's over here on this side, and Mason, how do you think about your chances today?
I just think I could win the first match.
Mason has been here before, placed last year at the junior high state competition. He's the only returning place winner this year for the junior high. Wish these guys luck. Check them out later as they'll make the jump to high school. Wish all of our Connellsville Falcons good luck today here at Johnstown. Hey, we're sitting here with Petey Billy. Petey's another participant in today. He's made it into the second round. Petey, you might recognize him. He was one of the players from, played for some football for Bullskin, and now he's with Mount Pleasant moving up to the junior high. Petey, what do you think about your chances today?
Good. I got one tough kid who lost 3-2, probably the new coming state champion, but I'll just wrestle him tough and I'll be good.
Again, today's an important day. Got to try to get off with an early win. An early win, a lot of times, will lead you right to the placement match. A lot of guys will do no worse than 8 today. Again, Petey Billy, what weight are you today?
167.
167 today, and he's representing Waller and Mount Pleasant, one of our local schools here at the Cambria County War Memorial, participating in states. So our 212-pound champions at the Pennsylvania Junior Wrestling from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And that'll bring our show to a close from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, as we cover the Pennsylvania State Championship Series. Again, the junior high division covered today. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors today. And again, live from Johnstown, it was the 2017 PJW Junior High States, brought to you by Fay-West Sports with Mark Lynch. Again, from all of us here at Armstrong, we'll see you next time here on Fay-West Sports. We'd like to thank our wrestlers, Cullen Lynch and Gunnar Lynch, for coming in and showing us the do's and don'ts and our point system in wrestling. And from all of us here at Fay-West Sports with Mark Lynch, along with Armstrong Cable, we'll see you next time on Fay-West Sports.